Hello guys and gals, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a review on Fate Extella, the Umbral Star, for the PlayStation 4, the North American version, and in English. Have you ever wondered what a Warriors game would be like if they replaced all of the generals with colorful anime characters? Or if all of the environments popped with beautiful, vibrant colors? Well, Fate Extella might be the game for you. Fate Extella's universe takes place in an all-new world called Extella, and after the events of the Holy Grail War and Fate Extra. This future is ruled by an almighty lunar supercomputer labeled as the Moon Cell Automaton. The large cast of characters from Fate Stay Night, Fate Grand Order, and other Fate games must fight for dominance over a digital realm known as the Seraph. Players can take perspective of 3 different characters: Nero, Tamamo, and Extella. In addition to these 3 characters, there are several side stories which players can also play through, which focuses on the other servants of the game. Each main story takes 6 to 10 hours to complete, closer to 6 if you skip all the cutscenes. The stories for each character are fantastic with their English subtitles, and the Japanese voice actors sound spot on. There's comedy and wittiness to some of the characters too. There's a lot of content to follow, along with lots of cutscenes. And these did seem excruciatingly painful to watch when you were playing the Japanese version, but in this version, it's fantastic because you can understand everything. They have all the subtitles there, and it's funny, it's good. I would definitely recommend playing all the story modes that you can. There always is plenty to do in this game, and the story is just a small part of that fun. Another quick note is that if you played the Japanese version of the game, all of your progress is carried over to the North American version of the game. So that's a nice little feature they added. Gameplay is fast-paced and magnificent. Players must defeat waves upon hordes of enemies just like Dynasty Warriors. You must slice and dice your way through objectives and capture bases. Once you complete a certain objective, you win. If you die or lose too many of your bases and soldiers, you will lose. This is where the game sometimes feels unbalanced. For example, you'll just capture a checkpoint and then move on to the next one. Then you'll have to go back to recapture a base because your AI companions fail to keep that base. On harder difficulties, it makes it unusually hard to win because you didn't fail, but the computer allies did. The game isn't particularly hard in the combat either. At times it feels like you'll be babysitting instead of playing a game because you have to keep going back to the bases to recapture them. And this does affect your rating because if you don't capture all the bases, you won't get your perfect ranking. Otherwise, you'll just get an A if you don't capture all the bases. Fate Extella has your typical hack and slash elements. You have normal attacks, fast attacks, special attacks, and a special attack mode that practically makes you invincible for a limited time. And there's also a new attack that I didn't know about in the Japanese version. When you press 2 buttons at once, you can do an ultimate attack. I don't know what it's exactly called, but you can do this ultimate attack that pretty much wipes out everything. It's cool. You'll get a trophy as soon as you get to do the attack, so trust me, you'll want to check that out. And this all sounds great, right? Yes, this is the best part of the game. You can also block, use skills, and quick moves too. When players aren't battling or watching the story play out, they can adjust which abilities they want, talk to their character, create or buy accessories, and sleep. There always seems to be a lot that players can do in Fate Extella. If you want to fine-tune your skills, you may also want to try out free mode with any of the characters that you unlock throughout the story. Also, after beating a story, you can move on to the next person's story and then the next person's. There's 3 main stories, and there's all kinds of sub-stories. Graphically, Fate Extella is not a masterpiece, but looks decent. I've seen better looking graphics from other anime style games. Some characters look better than others, and the same goes for the environments. I didn't notice a lot of dips in frame rate, so at least that's something that seemed to hold up in the game. Overall, Fate Extella, the Umbral Star, is a fantastic fresh take on the hack and slash genre. I enjoyed the fast gameplay and all the different things that it brings to the table. The graphics aren't the greatest, but the game makes up for it with its extremely fun gameplay. I give it an 8.5 out of 10 because after being able to understand the story, getting that comedy in there with the English version that I didn't get with the Japanese because I couldn't understand what was going on. Makes it so much better than what I experienced when I played the Japanese version. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a fantastic hack and slash with lots of content. If you guys would like to read the full written review, which has a little bit more content in it, you can go use the link below to my blog. If you'd like to buy the game and also help support my channel, you can use the Amazon link below or PlayAsia link below, and that'll help support me. And you get $3 off if you buy from PlayAsia and you use the code R3D. If you want to see more content on the game, I will post more content for this game on my channel, and you can go subscribe for more of that. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See ya.
その証拠にほら、私も今、夢心地です。私、皇帝陵母の守護だってできちゃう系の寝入り寝起きのお世話は得意なサーバントですから。お休みならこのままどうぞごゆっくり。お目覚めもこのままどうぞごゆっくり。すべてはご主人様のお望みのままに。起きてしまわれたのですね。残念。でもおはようございます。私の訪れは太陽の訪れであれば、ご主人様がお目覚めになるのも道理というもの。これはつまり我が身の徳の致すところ。ともさ、どうかしているかと問われれば、毎朝毎晩どうにかしているとお答えしましょう。だって愛するご主人様にこんなにぴったり寄り添って毎日を過ごせるとか賜もうたら超ハッピーなので、どうにかしない方がよっぽどおかしい濡れ手に泡の焼きハマグリ。積極的にチャンスをつかむと決めたのです。私、セラフに会ってあなたに寄り添うこの賜物前は、今度こそ。いいえ、二度とあなたを話はしません。